Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk about, well, this is my very first story time. Very first story time. And I've never really done a story time before, so this is my first one. It is currently like 12 o'clock at night. But I'm going to talk about my graduation week of hell. If you're my friends and we went to high school together, you know exactly what happened. So it was the week of the 29th, and that Monday and Tuesday we had finals. And seniors, if you got to miss certain, like, you got to miss all your classes, all your class finals, if you did good in the class and you didn't miss X amount of like classes or whatever. Well, I took my finals, but that Wednesday we had the senior breakfast, which is where you go eat lunch, well, breakfast, and then we talk about graduation. And then that Thursday, Friday, we had graduation practice. Friday, we had graduation. Well, that Monday, we had the band concert. Well, this is when I got into my first ever car accident. It was raining, and I was driving on the road. I just left my house. And this leads up to something else that happened that week. So I just left my house, and I was driving on the road, and I just passed the road that my little brother's school is on. So I just passed there, and it was pouring rain. The road's really slick. They had just paved that road, so everybody knows how like brand new paved roads are when it rains hard. Well, there was a person in front. There's a person in front. Then there's a person in front of me, and there was me. Well, the person in front, I guess, didn't know where the vet's office was or whatever, but they slammed on brakes to turn into the vet's office, and I was back one. Well, the car in front of me slammed on brakes. I slammed on brakes. Well, I don't have anti-braking locks on my truck. I have just regular brakes. Well, when I slammed on brakes, I slid, and I slid into the back of them. I tore up my truck. It was rough. That night we had the band concert. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, I'm glad you're safe." I'm like, yeah, okay, bye. Well, after that, later that week, it was graduation practice. The second day of graduation practice, because the next day was graduation. Well, because we had the baccalaureate service that night. And this is where it gets interesting. Around that time where I graduated, vaping was really big. And you know, that's that like smokeless cigarette type things. Well, at that time in my life, I was what are you doing, Bo? Sorry, my dog. At that time in my life, I was very easily influenced by everyone around me. And a lot of people around me had vapes. They were vaping, stuff like that. And so I bought one. And I had started vaping, and it was funny. I was sitting in our bathroom in my house, and I thought my mom had left to go to the bank, and I didn't think she'd gotten back that fast. So I was sitting in the bathroom on my laptop. My mom and my stepdad said that I had like a $4,000 limit on a new car because I was fixing to leave for college. I had around that for a car, so I was sitting on like autotrader.com and stuff like that looking for cars and vaping. Well, my mom walks in, and she opens up the bathroom door and goes, "Hey." I was caught mid-action. I had the vape in my hand, and I just breathed in the vapor, or whatever. My mom flipped her shit. She went absolutely crazy, which is understandable because, I mean, I was 17. I bought it off of eBay, and it was like she was just in shock because my grandfather died of lung cancer from smoking for like 40 years. But yeah, so after that we got in this big argument and my mom freaked out. Well, my ex-stepdad, my mom's now divorced from him, took it upon himself to go to the gas station, get the cheapest, nastiest cigarettes ever, and made me smoke half a pack in one sitting. I threw up all over the driveway. I passed out in the front yard. It was bad. My parents made me get up after being passed out in the yard. They made me get up, go get a shower, get completely dressed up, put my cap and gown on, and go to my baccalaureate service while I was dehydrated because my mouth had a cotton mouth and still feeling the need to throw up. Still couldn't see straight. I was dizzy, falling all over the place. And maybe do that, and then graduation was the next day. My mom made a big deal out of it on Facebook, but now she doesn't do a lot of the putting everybody, like all of our information and what happens in our lives on Facebook anymore. Because a lot of people had backlash with that. They said, yeah, he shouldn't have done that, but you shouldn't have put it on Facebook. But that's a different scenario. But after that, we had graduation, and I mean, I was like grounded. I didn't go anywhere, didn't go anywhere graduation night, wasn't allowed to go out to eat with anyone, nothing. I went home, changed, and went to sleep. And my mom made jokes, still makes jokes about it. We joke around a lot now, but it made my week, my graduation week, very, very, very rough. And I regret it now because, I mean, it ruined my week, besides the wreck. But that shit happens. But that's one of the regrets I made in 2015 that, oh my God, it carried me on forever. So, my advice to y'all, if you're going to do something like that, first of all, underage. Second of all, if you're going to do anything like that, be out on your own. Don't do it with your mom or your stepdad living in the house with you, because that is the biggest mistake of my life. And so I just, what are you doing? Sorry, my dog's making a lot of noise, so if you hear that, it's my dog. But I just it was terrible, and I was like, are you freaking serious? So, but yeah, after that, my mom still makes jokes, cracks jokes about it all the time. But I've learned my lesson, and yeah, so but yeah, so this is my very first story time. I promise you, as life gets longer, my story times will be, my life goes on, my story times will get better. But yeah, so like and subscribe below. Follow me on my social medias. It'll be at the end of this video and down below in the description bar. Follow them. Like I always say, I snap back, I follow back. So just follow me and I'll follow you back. And if you Snapchat me, I'll also Snapchat back. So just do that and have a great day.